Watch Errol Spence Jr. argue with Oscar Valdez about taking steroids, right? This is Errol Spence Jr. arguing with Michael Rivera about taking steroids, right? And this is Errol Spence Jr. again arguing with Conor Benn about taking steroids, right? From what I know, when a mother lover consistently speak out against something, most of the time, 99% of the time, he's indulging in that stuff that he's speaking out on. It's called reverse psychology. Why is it that Errol Spence Jr. is arguing with everybody and their mother when they pop dirty about taking steroids, right? When we know this about Errol Spence Jr. The WBC have released a list of the fighters who have been removed from their rankings after refusing to sign up for the 365 VADA drug testing program. Guess who's on that list, guys? We got Amir Khan, right? We got Errol Spence Jr., right? And we got Manny Pacquiao, and we got Lamont Peterson. We know Lamont Peterson got busted for taking steroids. We know Amir Khan got busted for taking steroids. Manny Pacquiao, Mayweather fans, don't try to take back your words, bro. We know that Manny Pacquiao was on steroids, bro. We know that Manny Pacquiao was on steroids. Don't try to take back what y'all say now that I'm on Errol Spence Jr. behind. Don't try to take it back. Please don't try to take it back. So we know that Manny Pacquiao was on something, you feel me? And there's been a lot of speculations around Errol Spence Jr., right? On steroids. We know Mayroids, right, was on steroids, right? And y'all could say Mayweather was on steroids, but y'all don't remember this? Floyd Mayweather reportedly took banned IV prior to Manny Pacquiao fight, right? And I'm not going to read all the articles. I'm going to read what they don't want y'all to see. What is clear, however, is that Mayweather would be in violation of the World Anti-Doping Agency regulation, which do not allow fighters, right, to receive injections. Such injections could use to mask other banned substances such as performance-enhancing drugs, right? But what happened was Mayweather got away with it because Mayweather is Mayweather. And Mayweather is a Heyman guy. When you're a Heyman guy, you get rewarded like Rody, a belt that he don't even deserve when he was getting his ass whooped by a 63-year-old. When you're a Heyman guy, you can do whatever you want to do in the sport of boxing. Especially if you got a fan base. Especially if you can sell tickets. You can do whatever you want to do and you can get away with it. So Mayweather got away with taking that illegal IV, right? Which is shown to be illegal, right? By the World Anti-Doping Agency regulation. They don't allow that because it can be masked for performance enhancement drugs, brother man. So we fast forward, right, to 2019, because that was 2018 that they took Errol Spence Jr. off the WBC rankings because he refused to take the VADA testing program. He refused to enroll in the VADA testing program, right? Now, 2019, Errol Spence Jr. and his team had sent Sean Porter a contract, right?
Keith Thurman said, to duck a fighter, you need to be presented a contract and not sign it. Let us know what the situation is here.
We were presented a contract, Errol Spence, a month ago. We signed the contract.
And what happened?
We're waiting on Errol Spence to sign. So if he hasn't signed, which from my understanding, he's came out publicly and said he's not going to fight in August. What he should have said was he wasn't going to fight Sean because he didn't sign the contract.
Where does this leave it? Do you guys, are you still, that's the fight?
Oh, we're training and we're preparing to fight Errol Spence. Errol Spence needs to sign his contract. Those Errol Spence fans and all of those, different guys on the little Twitter, YouTube videos that, think their guy is Mr. Smoke and all this stuff. You guys need to get your boy to sign the contract. We signed the contract a month ago, and I'm quite sure I've heard enough times that Sean was ducking or whatever it might be, but we've signed the contract. Our preparation is already in effect. As a matter of fact, it's over 5 weeks in. We're going into our 6th week of training right now, and we just want to know what's the holdup, Errol. Why haven't you signed the contract?
Okay, y'all see that I presented you guys with information on Errol Spence Jr. being dropped from the WBC rankings because he refused to do the 24-hour, 365 days VADA drug testing program. Y'all seen he got dropped from the rankings, right? That was in 2018. Now you fast forward to 2019, that's Sean Porter's father, right? If I'm not mistaken, Sean Porter had the WBC belt, right? If I'm not mistaken, Sean Porter has the WBC belt, right? Y'all seen Sean Porter father is showing a little bit of frustration, like, yo, y'all presented the contract to us and we signed the contract. Like, what's going on? What's taking that long, right? So what was taking Errol Spence Jr. that long? Errol Spence Jr. had to go through the steroids regimens. Yes, he has to go through it. There's a lot of stuff that comes with taking steroids, withdrawal, and a whole bunch of complications. You feel me? Y'all could go look it up yourselves, and y'all can see what I'm saying is not bullcrap, right? He has to go through the steroid regimens, right? So Errol Spence Jr. knows once he signed that contract, he has to enroll in that WBC cleaning program, right? And if you ever go on a VADA website, bro, you've seen Errol Spence Jr. enrolled in the WBC program one time, in the VADA program one time, bro, and that was 2019. He's lying. He has not enrolled in VADA a whole bunch of times like what he said he has. You could go and you could check it out yourself. He's lying. He has not. He's making that up. And y'all can look it up yourself. And that's the thing with the internet. It has information that you guys could gather and make conclusions for yourself. Don't listen to these channels. Do not listen to these channels. Do not listen to these channels. If you want to find something out, go do your research, go do your due diligence, and I promise you, you will find the truth. Because what the PBC do is they just show you. They show you stuff. They show you random stuff and they give it to you. They force it down your throat. But what you got to do is you got to go and you got to look in what's deeper than everything. That's deeper. It's way deeper than what you think. So that's why it took Errol Spence Jr. that long. And Kenny Porter, he couldn't figure out what was taking Errol Spence Jr. that long. And that was the reason why. He had to go through the steroids regimens, right? Now, you fast forward, right? Errol Spence Jr. versus Yordenis Ugas. Now we in 2022, right? Errol Spence Jr. and Yordenis Ugas is getting prepared to fight, right? An article from World Boxing News came out, right? And y'all gotta pay attention to everything what I'm saying in this video, bro. There's nothing that I'm saying in this video is a lie. Probably make a little bit of assumption, you feel me? But my assumption comes from everything that's around it, if you get what I'm saying, right? So the title says, from World Boxing News, scandal branded Victor Conti, right? Trades with Errol Spence Jr. on drug testing, right? If I, right, have a casual mind and just see what's on the surface, I'm disregarding everything that Victor Conti is saying. Everything that he's saying, right? Everything. Because if you're scandalous, why would I ever believe anything that you're saying, right? Why would I ever believe you? You're scandalous. You talking about drugs and you've been distributing drugs to athletes for all this time? You talking about drugs? Why would I ever sit here and listen to no Victor Conti? You a scandalous man. I wouldn't listen to you. Let's continue and read what the article stated. The founder of Balco served 4 months of prison time after pleading guilty to conspiracy to distribute steroids in 2005, aired his doubts on social media. I directly asked Errol Spence Jr., Yordenis Ugas, and TGB Promotions if they are doing VADA. I asked twice and no response, says Conti, right? But remember I just said, just listen to the title. After the title, the writer just gave you everything about Victor Conti, that Victor Conti got locked up and this and this and that. By you doing that, you're trying to disregard everything this man is saying. Point blank, period. Point blank, period. You're reporting the news not from a reporter that wants the fans to understand what's going on, right? You're reporting it to let the fans know this man is a cheater, right? And he's accusing Errol Spence Jr. and Jordanus Ugas, or insinuating that Errol Spence Jr. and Jordanus Ugas is not enrolled in VADA, right? But from a smart person, right? Somebody that's not looking, right? What's on the surface, and knowing that half of these stuff that these writers that's in the back pocket of a lot of these promoters, right? Half of these stuff they show you is not real. And I'm fully aware of that. So my mindset is not like a lot of these casuals' mindset. My mindset, I look at it like this. If Victor Conti got locked up for doing what he was doing, for distributing drugs to a whole bunch of athletes, right? A whole bunch of athletes. Victor Conti was doing it. He ain't call no names. A whole bunch of athletes, right? If Victor Conti has been giving these banned substances to these athletes, right? He's been cheating, right, for this long. You don't think Victor Conti will know if a person is cheating or not? Are you listening to me, guys? Are you listening to me? If I'm a cheater, right, and I've been cheating for this long, you don't think I know someone that's cheating? You don't think I can look at someone and be like, all right, for example, right? You a player, right? You feel me? You got a girl best friend, right? And she comes to you, and she like, yo, my boyfriend been acting mad funny. I think he cheating. And she telling you the type of stuff that you do. You being a player, a cheater your damn self, a low down dirty cheater your damn self, right? From what she's showing you, right? You can tell that he is cheating also. You like, yeah, damn, yeah, he cheating. Yeah, he definitely cheating. That's the same thing with Victor Conti. Victor Conti is aware that Errol Spence Jr. is a notorious cheater. A man, just listen to what I'm saying though. A man that stands at 5'10", that blows up to 190 pounds in between fights, bro. Listen to what I'm saying. We done seen Errol Spence Jr. with a dad body before, bro. With a dad body. We done seen Errol Spence Jr. then admit that he blown up to 190 pounds. And he has to kill himself to make weight. So you're telling me you're killing yourself to make weight, and at the day of the fight, you're mad strong? Because Errol Spence Jr., you strength. It's not a lot of skills in Errol Spence Jr. on fighting style. Let's be for real. I'm not hating. Come on, bro. We keeping it real now. We keeping it real. Errol Spence Jr., he used a lot of strength, bro. He's strong, right? It's a lot of strength. There's not no sweet science or none of that. He comes forward with a jab and he breaks you down to the body, right? With a whole lot of strength, a whole lot of force in his power. Errol Spence Jr. is heavy-handed. That's what everybody says about him. That's what all boxers say about him, just his presence, right? So you're telling me a guy that's 190 pounds, been making 147 pounds for 10 years, and every single fight, he's stronger than his opponent, brother man. That's not no red flag, brother man. That's no red flag to nobody. Like, everybody acting like that's normal. That's normal. Hobie came off of a car accident, bro. A car accident. And came back stronger than ever against Danny Garcia. Beat Danny Garcia, the one that y'all was calling the top welterweight. Ran through Danny Garcia after coming off of a car accident, brother man. Come on, guys. We not stupid here. We ain't dumb here. You feel me? And that's against Jordanus Ugas. Victor Conti called out Errol Spence Jr. Errol Spence Jr. came with fake paperwork. I know it's fake paperwork to show that, because you couldn't even see nothing really on the paperwork that he showed. You couldn't really see nothing. You see Errol Spence Jr. Vada. That don't mean nothing. You could cook something up real fast, bro. Boxing is a scandalous sport, and I know that. That's why I don't look on what's on the surface. You feel me? I don't at all. I don't at all. I don't at all. So with Victor Conti calling out Errol Spence Jr., right? I looked at it and I'm like, yo, why Victor Conti why are you calling out Spence? And that's against the Ugas. Now we fast forward. Victor Conti and Errol Spence Jr. again. Brother man. This time against Terrence Bud Crawford. Hi, Errol Spence Jr. Please check your DMs and respond to the VADA 24/7 365 sponsorship offer made of 100% off the annual fee. Terrence Crawford has agreed to accept and participate if you are also willing. Please let me know. Either way, much respect both of you. Thank you in advance. I'm losing my voice, guys, but what Victor Conti did, he was playing chess, not checkers. He openly, right? He openly asked an offer Errol Spence Jr., right? And not only that he openly offered Errol Spence Jr., he made the whole world know that Terrence Bud Crawford accept the offer. So if Errol Spence Jr. declined the offer, right, it's going to put him in a position where we know that he's definitely on something. Because why wouldn't you accept the offer? Terrence Bud Crawford accept the offer, right? And Victor Conti did it at the right moment. You guys remember I told you that in 2019, Errol Spence Jr. presented Sean Porter and Kenny Porter with a contract, right? And it took him 5 weeks to sign it, right? Because Errol Spence Jr. was in training camp and he was going through steroid regimens, right? This is the time where Errol Spence Jr. is going through his steroids regimens. So Victor Conti, instead of Victor Conti wait until Errol Spence Jr. signed the contract where he know the steroids is out his system, he's doing it during training camp when Errol Spence Jr. is taking the steroids, right? So he played it very smart, right? He called out Errol Spence Jr. publicly and told the whole world that Terrence Bud Crawford already accepted it, right? And he did it when it was during his training camp, not after Errol Spence Jr. signed the contract, not after they made it official. Because like what I've seen, the fight is not official yet. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be ironed out. So that means the contract is not signed and sealed yet. So Victor Conti, he knows that. So he like, all right, bet. This is what I'm going to do. He refused to do the VADA testing in 2018, right? I'm going to call him out publicly in front of the whole world and let the whole world know that Mr. T-Bud never had no problems with signing nothing about no drug test, right? Never had no problem. Go look that up. Never had no problem. Mr. T-Bud already agreed to the offer. Now we just waiting on Spence. And I want to know why y'all think he's so adamant about Errol Spence Jr. taking that drug test. Y'all think he just picking on Errol Spence Jr. for no reason, bro? Or because he's well aware that Errol Spence Jr. is on steroids. He knows, bro. Like I stated before, a cheater knows a cheater. And the fact that he's on Errol Spence Jr. heels is because he knows something that y'all don't know. Because I know. Like, it's just logical. It's common sense. But everybody want to bypass that and call him a monster. No, you're not a monster. You're using roids, bro. You're using something that makes you cut weight very fast and keeps you strong. I don't know what it is. It's probably clenbuterol also. You feel me? Because if you look at Canelo Alvarez and you look at Errol Spence Jr., they look ripped and they look mean. Errol Spence Jr. literally can go from a fat boy to a lean and mean guy, right? Either whether he's coming off of a car accident, right, that should keep you, you feel me, like inactive. And once you're inactive, brother man, that means you're gaining a lot of weight. You feel me? With more weight than usual, because you can't move as much. So I know that for a fact, bro. Like there's no way this man came after off of a car accident and made weight and still be strong enough to sit here and go in there and beat Danny Garcia. He's on something, bro. Y'all gotta use y'all common sense, bro. You feel me? Don't let the media try to hype him up and tell you that, oh, Aerosmith Jr. is a different breed. No, he's on steroids, bro. And they just not gonna tell you. They're not gonna tell you because it's bad for business. It's bad for business. I forgot what channel I was listening to the other day, and I was listening to them, and then I confirmed what they saying, that VADA, they definitely get 8% of the gate. So why would you pop? Why would they ever sit here and report that these fighters pop dirty if they're getting 8% of the gate? It's business. At the end of the day, it's business. It is business. And one thing I realized, I say a lot about Al Heyman, but he's very smart. He's a very smart man business-wise. Very evil, but very smart man business-wise, right? So Victor Conti did the right thing. A lot of people probably had a different opinion. He should have kept it silent, but no, don't keep it silent. Blow it up. So when Errol Spence Jr. refused, the whole world can see him refusing it, right? And I guarantee you, bro, I mark my words, Errol Spence Jr. would not do this. He will find a way to not do this. And if he does do it, he's gonna pop dirty. He's going to pop dirty. Homie told you guys that he recently got a nutritionist. Recently got a nutritionist, bro. You're telling me that this man didn't have a nutritionist, right? And he was, come on, guys. Come on. Don't believe what these guys are feeding you, bro. Look deep into what they're saying. You feel me? Do your research, bro. And I guarantee you, bro, you will find the truth. It's not hard. But a lot of people want to live and lie. A lot of Aerosmith Jr. fans, all they want to do is live and lie. They don't want to know the truth about nothing about Aerosmith Jr. Look, the other day, Keith Thurman came out and he confirmed that they were planning on putting the political squeeze. Well, they were putting the political squeeze on Errol Spence Jr., right, in 2022, right? So all the Errol Spence Jr. fans that were saying that Terrence Crawford, right, oh, you should never took the David Navanigian fight, right? It was proven that Errol Spence Jr. was not planning on fighting Terrence Crawford at the end of the year, or the PBC was not planning on fighting Terrence Crawford at the end of the year. And Errol Spence Jr. knew that. And instead, he told you guys that. He was lying to y'all face the whole entire time and trying to make Bud look bad. That's all he does. Instead of you tell the truth, he tries to make Bud look bad. That's what he does. Try to make him look bad. But one thing I could tell you guys, bro, all of the stuff that you guys, Errol Spence Jr. fans, put Terrence Crawford through by constantly badgering him, going onto his posts, just commenting random stuff, talking about his wife is fat, and all the shit that y'all talk about this man, bro. You feel me? Y'all not gonna save him from the ass whooping that's coming up, bro. I'm letting y'all know, bro. Y'all cannot save him from the ass whooping he got coming up. The steroids can't save him from the ass whooping he got coming up, because he was on steroids when he faced off against Sean Porter, and he still got his ass whooped, in my opinion, by Sean Porter. You feel me? So the steroid using, all the gaslighting, and all that, he's going to have to see Terrence Crawford in that ring, bro. It's not going to be y'all, bro. You feel me? And I'm telling you, bro, the harder they come, the harder they fall. I told you that the PBC is going to slowly fall, right? It started with Deontay Wilder, right? I'm a big fan of Deontay Wilder. I think he's the more righteous, and he's the more the realest boxer over there on the PBC side, right? Deontay Wilder suffered a loss. You feel me? Y'all couldn't believe it. Y'all couldn't believe that Deontay Wilder suffered a loss. You feel me? And next is gonna be Earl Spence Jr. And next is gonna be Tank. Mark my words, bro. Mark my words. I'm telling you, bro. Mark my words. Deontay Wilder is a man, though. Deontay Wilder was not afraid to try to avenge his loss. He got in there like a man, faced off again, and still lost. But he held his head high. You feel me? Errol Spence Jr. is not gonna do that. He is not like Deontay Wilder. Tank is not gonna do that. He's not like Deontay Wilder. Yeah, I gravitate towards Errol Spence Jr. fans gravitate towards guys with the rapper gangster persona. Yes, they do. You feel me? They gravitate towards that. You feel me? Like they gravitate towards that. Like I don't understand how you could be a fan of Deontay Wilder and then turn around and say you're a fan of Errol Spence Jr. That's very much not dedicated to the sport. He's always drunk when you see him, and then you're a fan of Gervonta Tank Davis. Literally got into a hit and run. You feel me? You know what a hit and run is? That means you hit somebody and you fled the scene. You don't know if that person got heart problems, if that person easily get seizures and stuff like that. But you left that person to die. That's what y'all gravitate towards. And that's why I could never respect none of y'all, bro. I don't respect none of y'all. I don't respect none of y'all. Y'all ever came onto my channel and you see the way I treat y'all? You feel me? I be telling y'all, yo, I'm not one of these channels, bro. I'm not gonna be politically correct with you. I'm not gonna tell you the right answer. I'm gonna tell you about yourself because I don't respect y'all. I realize y'all heathens, very much heathens. Hate Devin Haney, the guy that praise God. You feel me? Respect Tank, the guy that try to be gangster. You feel me? And the guy that's indulging into hit and runs and shit like that. You feel me? That's the guy that y'all praise. You feel me? So I realized that this gets deeper than boxing too when it comes to this Gervonta Tank Davis, Errol Spence Jr. and Terrence Bud Crawford stuff. Terrence Bud Crawford, after every fight, the first thing he says, I want to thank God. That's not Errol Spence Jr. You feel me? So this is deeper than what y'all think it is, bro. You feel me? But I felt like I did my job and I made it clear to y'all that Mr. The Big Roids is definitely on that stuff. You feel me? And once you're a Heyman guy, you're allowed to do whatever you want to do. You just get a slap on your wrist, or it's being what you call it, it's being masked, like Mayweather illegal IV. You feel me? A lot of stuff is being masked and being swept under the rug. You feel me? And that's just boxing. It's very corrupt. But y'all see what I got for y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button, share this video. If you enjoyed this content, hit that subscription button, and I'm out.